So in science fiction, again, not a massive genre for me, but I do have Death of the Author on my Kindle or audiobook, one of them. So I am interested in reading that, and I hear that she's a really great author. Local Heavens, I want to read. I saw the author do a post on Instagram, and I was like, oh, that sounds very good. It's meant to be like Gatsby in a dystopian sci-fi kind of setting. Like else, Salt Crop I've heard some good things about, so I might give that a try. Automatic Noodle, I'm purely interested in the cover. It looks really good from the cover, so count me in. Of Monsters and Mainframes, again, a really interesting cover. Don't know anything about it, but I might give that a go. Looks interesting from the cover. The Memory Collectors sounds really good from the title, but again, not heard much about any of those books. Young adult fantasy and sci-fi, so none of these are standing out to me. A Language of Dragons, I think I've heard of, and so maybe I'll give that a go. I'm hearing more and more about the Legendborn series, so I think I need to give it another go. A Forgery of Fate looks interesting. Hecate or Hecate, whatever way you want to say it, that looks interesting because I do love a good like mythology leaning book. The Floating World looks really good. I've heard things about Hazelthorn, but I'm not sure if it would be me. Immortal Consequences, I think that's about setting a academy, so that's a bit of me. We might give that a go. And the Otherwhere post sounds quite good. So the last category then is horror. Again, weird, but I recognise more on this list than any other, so maybe that's becoming my genre. The Buffalo Hunter, 100% want to read that, want to get that as soon as possible. I really have heard great things about that. Immaculate Conception, I've also heard great things about. We Love You Bunny is already on the TBR automatically. I loved Bunny. The Lamb, I'm supposed to meet the author today, but she unfortunately can't make it, so I'll just be meeting Olivia Blake instead. But yeah, so I've got her book. Can't wait to read that. What else have we got? The Bewitching I'd like to read. I've heard good things about that. I didn't get into Mexican Gothic, but hopefully this one is more interesting to me and my genre. Coffin Moon looks really good. What a Hunger, definitely want to read that. Witchcraft for Wayward Girls, that's definitely been on my list for a long time. Bat Eater and Other Names for Cora Zeng is definitely a book I want to read. I hear that's really important for right now, especially after COVID. You Weren't Meant to Be Human looks brilliant. I really want to read that. It's a trans narrative, so important that we do read these kinds of books. Yeah, these are the books that I would like to read and feel like getting to. Let me know in the comments which ones you've read and which ones you recommend.